it's appropriate you stay and make a presentation to some talented young New Zealand sailors, because, as you've touched on, the new era of the America's Cup is very much about looking to the future and getting young people excited about the sport's oldest competition. Ladies and gentlemen, these boats, as James said, will race in the America's Cup World Series over the next 18 months or so, and then they will be raced by youth sailors in the Youth America's Cup. So I'd like to call onto the stage now 4 young champion New Zealand sailors to represent young sailors from around the world who may get the opportunity to be at the forefront of this next generation of the America's Cup. First, it's my pleasure to introduce Olympic sailor Joe Aleh, who's now skippering a 470 with Olivia Powrie for London 2012. And without putting any pressure on them, Joe and Polly Powrie are serious chances for Olympic medals. You can both come up, please. And then Peter Burling, who had to take time off school in Tauranga to sail at the last Olympics, Beijing 2008, to become one of the youngest Olympic sailors at 17. And Peter also has his eye on London 2012, now in the 49er skiff with Blair Tuke. If you both would come up as well. So the power and influence of the America's Cup, come on up lads, just make a wee bit of room for them, works in many ways, because as a 9-year-old, Joe Aleh was watched Team New Zealand win the America's Cup back in 1995, and she was so inspired she immediately went out and booked a sailing course. And the rest is history. She is just one of New Zealand's brilliant sailing talents. No pressure, Joe, but we're looking for a medal at London 2012. Aren't we, Polly? At a minimum, a medal. So the America's Cup has a powerful influence, and giving these sailors a memento of the Cup, and let's hope many more youngsters, wherever they're watching on television across the world, are also inspired by brilliant young sailors like these, in whatever country they're watching through the medium of television, are also inspired to pick up the words that James touched on and also get into the Youth America's Cup. So thank you to Joe and Polly and to Blair and Peter, and thank you James, and to all our young champions. Thank you so much. And thank you to our boat designers and builders, and to Mark Turner and Ian Murray, and to Mr Mayor and the Minister, and to everyone for coming. It has been special, of course, to have visitors here to New Zealand for this wonderful day, and especially those from ACEM, that's event management, and RM race management, and what Ian Murray was touching on before, and also to our visitors, whether it's Bruno Troublé and Louis Vuitton. It's very special to have Pippa Lady Blake here as well, in helping bless the AC45. Now we're going to see the AC45 being launched, and interestingly you'll just see how slick and smooth. This is another lot of quick thinking and how efficient it is. And while that's happening, some tea and coffee and refreshments will be served. And as you watch it launch, ladies and gentlemen, you're going around the world. It's been an honour to have this significant day here in Auckland. Now, I've seen this boat in action already, but for those of you who haven't, I suggest you wander down the end of Halsey Street here, because the AC45 is exciting sailors from across the world, and it will bring a new dimension and excitement to the world's oldest sporting event. Thank you again for all of those who have attended. Thank you for those who are watching wherever you are across the world, and especially those who have travelled to New Zealand one more time. Thank you. Have a great day.